Hi guys, welcome back. So today we need to talk about Ethereum because honestly, the price action right now is kind of frustrating. And I want to break down exactly what's going on. Why altcoins are pumping while ETH is just sitting there doing nothing, and more importantly, what's actually coming for Ethereum that most people aren't paying attention to. And look, nothing in this video is financial advice, just sharing what I'm seeing and my honest opinions. Do your own research always. All right, let's get into it. So first, let's just address what's happening with the price today, because it's not a pretty chart right now. ETH opened the session around $2,370, pushed up to $2,400, which felt good, and then got absolutely rejected and sold off in a straight line all the way down to $2,318. And the bounce since then, barely anything. We're sitting around $2,330 right now, and it just feels heavy. What's making it worse is that Bitcoin actually recovered after its dip today. Bitcoin got knocked down and came back. ETH got knocked down and just stayed down. That's a bad look. And on top of that, while ETH is struggling, altcoins are actually outperforming today. CoinDesk literally just reported that altcoins are climbing while Bitcoin and Ethereum retreat from their weekly highs. Traders are rotating into smaller coins while ETH lags behind, which is the exact opposite of what ETH holders want to see. Now, here's my honest take on this. And I've said this before, ETH tends to be the first thing institutions dump when they want to reduce risk. Even though it's the second largest crypto in the world, a lot of big money still treats it like an altcoin. When things get uncertain, they sell ETH before they sell BTC. That's just the reality of where we are right now. Now, here's the thing though. And this is why I think the price action is actually misleading right now. Under the surface, the fundamentals for Ethereum are genuinely building. Like, seriously. Whale wallets accumulated 230,000 ETH just while price was sitting near $2,300. Accumulation wallets overall now hold over 26.5 million ETH. That's up from 20 million back in January. In 15 weeks, big money quietly added 6.5 million ETH. You don't do that if you think it's going to zero. Staking is also at record highs. Over 37.8 million ETH is now locked up and staked. That's supply that's not going anywhere. And Ethereum ETFs have pulled in over $356 million in April alone, with early May already adding more on top. The money is coming in. It's just not showing up in the price yet. So when I look at this setup, weak price action, but strong accumulation underneath, that tells me something. The people with real money are not panicking. They're loading up quietly. And honestly, the reason they're loading up becomes pretty clear when you look at what's coming for Ethereum in the next few weeks. There's an upgrade called Glamsterdam dropping in June 2026. And I genuinely think this is being slept on by a lot of people right now. This is the biggest upgrade Ethereum has had since the merge. Like, that's not marketing talk, that's literally what developers are saying. Here's what it does in plain English. Right now, Ethereum handles around 1,000 transactions per second. After Glamsterdam, the target is 10,000 transactions per second, 10 times faster. And gas fees, those annoying fees you pay every time you do anything on Ethereum, are expected to drop by nearly 80%. So a Uniswap trade that costs you $3 to $8 today could cost under $1 after this upgrade. That's a massive deal for everyone using the network. Now here's what history tells us about Ethereum upgrades. ETH has rallied 20 to 40% in the weeks leading up to every major upgrade. Every single one. And right now we're sitting about 4 to 6 weeks out from Glamsterdam, which means if that pattern holds, we should start seeing pre-upgrade positioning kick in pretty soon. Citi has a price target of $3,175 for ETH. Standard Chartered is calling $7,500 by year end. Tom Lee from Fundstrat called ETH undervalued at these levels. These aren't random internet people. These are major institutions putting price targets on ETH while it's sitting at $2,300. So what's the key level to actually watch right now? The 200-day moving average is sitting at $2,367. ETH has tried to close above it multiple times over the past few weeks and keeps getting rejected. That level is the line between ETH looking constructive and ETH looking weak. A clean daily close above $2,367 changes the tone completely. Above that, $2,400 is the next real resistance. If ETH clears $2,400 with some volume behind it, analysts are looking at $2,500 as the next target and then potentially $2,800 to $3,000 as Glamsterdam gets closer. On the downside, $2,300 is the floor to hold right now. If we lose $2,300 on a daily close, things get more complicated and we're probably looking at $2,100 to $2,000 as the next real sup.